Hit the pause button on this testimony and bring in national trial attorney Michael Jaafar, who is with us to talk about why all of this is important. Michael, good to see you. This is a witness that is testifying about that dismissed domestic violence case. And the defense wants to highlight this, no doubt. We'll hear that on cross-examination because this is the victim really reneging on this domestic violence call or accusation against the defendant back before she went missing and ultimately was found dead. And the prosecution is making sure he highlights that this is common, right? That there are victims who unfortunately don't feel empowered enough to continue with these cases. What are your thoughts on how that's being handled?
I have PTSD from this question because I completely agree with the way you framed it. When I was a public defender, I was thrown a good 50 domestic violence cases a month, right? The overwhelming majority of them I was a defense attorney, never went to trial because the victim reneged, didn't show up, changed their mind. Children were involved, spouses were involved, parents were involved. The overwhelming majority of domestic violence cases never proceed because the victim does not proceed. Not the defendant, the victim does not proceed. It's sad, it's disgusting, but that is in fact the way it works. I can't tell you, I've cross-examined my fair share of children, of crying wives and people who just change their mind right at the last minute because people will do everything they can to keep the family unit intact. And testifying against your husband, your spouse, your father, your son, there are people, I just think of them right now, where they were abusing their parents, and then their parents at the last minute would say, you know what, my son didn't mean it, it was a mistake, it was an accident. So that is why I feel that way, but I agree, that's why they're going in this direction.
Yeah, great perspective, Michael. Thank you for that.